Living in New York City and working in corporate is such a hustle, especially when you're in your 20s and want to prioritize wellness, social plans, a side hustle, and studying for a standardized test. And this was a week where the hustle was so real, and it really made me think about how I need to prioritize my time to live my life by design rather than default so that I can achieve my goals. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lucia, I'm 25, live in NYC, and let's hang out together. Happy work week, you guys. I just got back from Orange Theory. The class is running a little bit late, so it's already 7:15, so I need to get ready a little bit faster. I want to get into the office early. I don't have any morning meetings, which is shocking. I typically do, so I really want to use that time and get a bunch of stuff done and be super productive today. It's a busy week, but I feel like every week is busy. At least at work, it's not anything crazy busy. It's just the usual stuff, so nothing out of the ordinary, which is good, but I'm still just overwhelmed by life right now because we got a lot going on. MLK weekend is coming up and I'm going out of town for a day. I need to be better about fitting in my GMAT studying. So there's a lot I want to work on this week, but I'm excited. It's going to be good. I just feel like if I stick to my routine and keep my morning workouts, I know I'll be in a good headspace and ready to take on the day. So let's do it, you guys. If you're new, I'm Lucia. I'm 25. I live in New York City, obviously. This is my studio apartment. And I work a 9 to 5 in advertising, so we're going into the office definitely today and tomorrow. And yeah, if you guys watched my last work week vlog, I told you guys about the book club that my company is doing, and this author is actually coming to speak to us, and I'm pretty sure it's next week, so that came up really fast. I'm glad I'm reading this audiobook. I'm on track 5 of the audiobook, which I guess is like chapters. So I still have a bit to get through. I'm not even halfway, but I'm gonna listen to this while I'm getting ready this morning. Let's shower and do all the things. Making breakfast. I told you guys the other day in my other vlog, but I'm starting to incorporate the chicken sausages that my dietitian wanted me to include in my breakfasts. I just said breakfasts. Breakfast. What's the plural of breakfast? Why is that so confusing? They look a little unappetizing, but I swear they're so good. It's the Belinsky brand, and it's just these chicken sausages. They come in the fridge. They're pre-cooked, so you're really just heating them up. You're not having to cook them, which is great because cooking meat is not my specialty. But yeah, a very big protein-packed breakfast. We got 12 grams of protein between the 2 eggs, and then each of these sausages are 12 grams. So 24 plus 12, 36. Guys, this foam in my latte today is unreal. It truly is the little things. I'm so excited. I always feel like this is truly the real start of my day. Cheers, you guys. I'm gonna get ready. I think I'm just gonna do very simple makeup in a cozy outfit. I'm so excited to commute for the first time with my Bluetooth earmuffs. I unboxed those in my last vlog, if you guys saw. Oh my god, it's gonna be sunny today! Yay, I feel like it hasn't been sunny in a minute. Looks like it will still be pretty cold, but I'll take sunny. Sunny is good. This is my little fit for the day. Did very light makeup. I'm running a little bit behind, but it's okay. I blame my workout class ending late, and look at it, I don't have any morning meetings, so I'll be totally fine. I just love this Polo Bear sweatshirt. I don't know, I guess I need to get some new dark jeans because these are really my only pair, and something about them just isn't fitting right. I really love the 90s vintage flare curve lip jeans from Abercrombie, and these are a little bit of a different cut, but I still think it looks fine. I try not to wear jeans to the office, but I think dark jeans are okay, especially with a nice sweater. I feel like this still looks pretty elevated and chic. Before I go, I just wanted to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, which is Skillshare. As I mentioned to you guys a couple vlogs ago, I've been taking an online class and it's so fun. I feel like 2025 is just the year of learning for me. And AI is something that I've been really wanting to learn more about because it's becoming such a central focus in business, specifically in advertising and content creation. And I honestly just have been avoiding it and know nothing about it. And I just want to educate myself and understand how it works just to increase my industry knowledge and productivity. And with the classes on Skillshare, it's literally been so easy. They have a ton of different classes about AI. The one that I chose to take is using AI and ChatGPT for content creation. And I have loved it so much. It really breaks down everything in a super digestible way. Whenever AI comes up at work, I feel so much more comfortable with the subject and just understanding it, which has just made me feel so empowered because I would always get so nervous and uncomfortable when it came up at work because I just had no idea what to say. So if you're unfamiliar with Skillshare, it's the largest online learning community for creatives, and they have thousands of classes. It's literally insane. They're all led by industry experts. So Skillshare can really help you take your career, your side hustle, your hobbies, passions, whatever it may be, to the next level. And as I said, there's so many different categories of classes. Other ones that I'm really interested in and have saved for later are video editing classes, specifically in Adobe Premiere, which is the software I use, using Notion, Microsoft Excel, and there's even wellness and self-care type classes. So if you want to join Skillshare, the first 500 people that click the link in my description box below will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. You guys, that's literally crazy. They have so many different classes to choose from. You can access all of them for an entire month for free. I'm so excited for you guys to try it because I'm literally obsessed. So get started today. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this part of the video. Let me know what class you guys end up taking. I am so curious. And I need to go run into the office now. I'm gonna pop on my Bluetooth earmuffs and head out the door. Let's go commute. Woohoo! Literally made the train with 1 second to spare. Thank goodness. I'm a little sad that I was running so behind this morning because that means I'm probably gonna have to stay a bit later than I intended to, which just gets into my GMAT studying. So I really need to try and stay on top of getting to the office right on time. Oh, the Hoboken wind is back, you guys. Ooh, but what's done is done. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about it today, but just try and stay on track tomorrow. But yeah, it looks like there's some construction going on in Hoboken, so taking a little detour. It's such a beautiful sunny day. Out. Oh my gosh, guys. The Hoboken waterfront is just so gorgeous, especially this time of day. It's kind of just past golden hour, so there's just a very pretty illumination to the sky. It looks stunning. I love it. I have this like rasp in my voice sometimes. It just won't go away. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll be like passing someone and I'll try to say hi, but I like can't even speak. I'm just croaking. But I'm kind of tired. It ended up being a much busier day than I was expecting. I feel like there's just always something that comes up and a lot of different details. It was a ton of, I guess I had one big sort of project I was working on that I got done. By big project, I mean, it just took me a couple hours to flesh out this media plan, but all the other stuff was really just a bunch of ad hoc things and troubleshooting and different issues. It was kind of one of those hodgepodge sort of days where I just feel like I'm flipping through a bunch of different emails and following up and checking in and circling back, all the corporate lingo. I didn't get get to have lunch with anybody. I didn't really have too many in-person things today. One of my coworkers that I wanted to grab lunch with literally was in meetings from 11:30 to 3:30, so she couldn't have lunch with me, but I think we're gonna try and get lunch tomorrow, which will be fun. I'm really hungry. I need to start bringing you almonds. Forgot to bring them and I didn't want to buy them because you can buy them. They're literally 60 cents. So they're not that expensive, but I have some at home, so it's the principle. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop on the train. I'm probably gonna go straight to Springbone to pick up my dinner just because I'm already hungry instead of going back home and like doing my skincare and stuff before. So that is the plan. It's not too cold yet because the sun is still kind of out. Over to Manhattan. Oh wait, I need to order my food. I totally forgot about that. I think while I'm walking, I'm gonna call my dad. I feel like he called me like 2 days ago, and I'm so bad at calling back sometimes just because it's hard to find the time, which I know sounds so bad, but I just feel like I'm always doing something. So I try and call people that I need to keep in touch with, obviously my parents, whenever I'm walking to and from places, because I feel like that's the easiest. I obviously call them outside of that too and just chat. Yeah, I feel like I sound like such a bad daughter right now, but I just remember that this is a great opportunity to call. So I'm gonna do that, but first I need to order my food. I ordered my food. I have a prepaid gift card that I got from my contact rebate situation that I finally sent through, and it feels like free money. It's like a free $250 prepaid gift card, but it's really not because I factored into my budget how much I would have paid for the contacts without the rebate. Whatever. It's a mindset trick. Okay, I talked to my dad. Also, I don't want you guys to think I'm like the worst. I did text him back and we were texting back and forth. It's not like I just completely ignored his call. But anywho, random, but I forgot to bring my mini hairbrush to work today and my hair feels actually not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be, but I'm just so used to being able to brush it a few times throughout the day that it feels a little weird. I can't wait to brush my hair. It's really the little things. I'm home. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I picked up my Springbone. I got the grandma's chicken and rice bowl, one of my go-tos. I ended up listening to Thank You Next, Ariana Grande's album. That's been on repeat lately for me. I love the energy. It encapsulates a lot of my vibes right now. I am going to take off my makeup and then have my meal. It's so funny how you just get so used to the cold from living in a cold environment, and everything is so relative. Like my dad was like, is it cold there? And I was like, I mean, it would be freezing for you, but honestly, it feels like a reprieve this week, it being in the 30s and sunny outside. Food for thought. I feel like in the spring, whenever it starts breaking 50 degrees, I'm like, oh my God, this is the warmest thing ever. I'm obsessed. But in the fall, when it starts getting down into the 50s, I'm always dreading it, and I think it's the most freezing temperature ever. So everything is relative. My hands are a little bit cold. I'm so bad about actually wearing my gloves because I have those little like thumb holes on my Aritzia Super Puff, and I'm like, that's enough, but it's really not. But I do moisturize my hands a crazy amount. I moisturize them probably once every 30 minutes every single day in the winter, just because I'm really bad about wearing my gloves, so they get very dry very easily. The makeup is off. There's truly no better feeling than being home after the sun has gone down on a cold winter's day and knowing that you don't have to leave again, and having a nice warm meal to eat, and really just knowing that you don't have to leave the house again. Because when it's cold outside, it makes it harder. On the menu for today, she looks beautiful. I think I'm gonna watch a YouTube vlog classic. I mean, what else do I watch? And I've been absolutely loving Molly May's vlogs. I love her, she's the best. So I'm gonna put on one of those. I finished my dinner. I made some throat coat tea. Literally only 6:15, but it feels like midnight. But oh, also I didn't show you guys, I don't think, did I? My new little like work from home desk setup. I showed you guys this stand, but I got my mouse and my keyboard. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but anyway, it's super easy. I do want to get some GMAT studying done tonight because I really need to be better about staying on schedule. But first, I need to finish this brand deal video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. It's 8 p.m. You guys, I'm not gonna get to studying today. I am gonna get to it tomorrow though, and I'm determined to get my life organized for the rest of the night so that I will have plenty of studying time tomorrow. There's just a few things I need to do in terms of setting up my business account for my LLC that I just want to get done and just have that ready to go for the rest of the year. And then I want to just clean up my space. I need to wash my pillowcases. I did finish editing my video. I just sent that over to my management team. Basically, I was just editing an upcoming video that I'm posting, but it's a brand deal, so I have to send it to the brand a few days before posting so that they can approve it. So that's just what I've been doing. But yeah, let's throw in my pillowcases in the wash and then just tidy up my apartment for a little bit. And then I'm gonna do those little admin, businessy type things while my tretinoin is marinating, probably. Playlist while I was cleaning and Mac Miller came on, and I haven't listened to him in so long, but I used to be so obsessed. Love his music. I'm consistently going to bed so much later than I've been intending to. It's 10:09. My goal is 9:30, but you guys, I haven't gotten there yet. We're getting there slowly but surely. But I did my little wind down routine. I'm all ready for bed. We'll see you guys bright and early for Orange Theory in the morning. I'm actually gonna check Reddit and see what the template is. There's this subreddit called Orange Theory on Reddit where someone posts like the template for the next day typically, so you can find out what the workout is before you go, which I'm so type A, like I just want to know what I'm doing, but it doesn't look like they posted it, so sad. I don't really go on Reddit anymore. I used to always scroll the celiac Reddit thread, and sometimes there's just like too much information. I'm like, okay, I don't need to be scrolling this, and then people are freaking me out, giving me anxiety. So I actually deleted the Reddit app from my phone in December because I was like, I don't need to spend my time on this app anymore. But I do go on the browser on my phone just to check the Orange Theory workouts every night. But they didn't post it, so I'm sad. Guess it'll be a wild card what the workout is tomorrow. Time to go to bed. These PJs are slowly disintegrating, and I just got them in October. I guess I wear them like every week. I got 2 sets of these from Gap, and I just feel like they're kind of losing their quality. So if you have any recommendations for high quality PJs, let me know. I do have some from Ralph Lauren that are pretty good quality, but they're just a little bit too big. It's really hard for me to find PJs that fit me. And even these are literally petite, extra small, and I have to roll them up 2 times so they don't fall down, because I used to be able to use the elastic, but the elastic really like work as well anymore just because I've washed them so much. So I am just always having a PJ dilemma. I don't know why, because in other clothing sizes they fit me perfectly fine. Like Skims, for some reason their PJs are so big on me, and I'm getting like the extra small, and Skims other stuff fits me perfectly in the same size. So it's just like really confusing for some reason. PJs do not fit me. So if you're also petite and know of good quality PJs that will last, please let me know. It is the struggle bus over here. I just want some cute PJs, you guys. Is it too much to ask for? Anyway, okay, good night. I need to go to sleep. Happy Wednesday, guys. I had a good Orange Theory class. It was hard. I feel like I pushed myself, but I feel like that was good. And I just love the coach that coaches on Wednesdays. The coach makes such a big difference. I love all the coaches, honestly, like they're all amazing. But the coach that does Wednesdays is extra nice and friendly, which I like. You guys, I've kind of been on my Hinge grind, random, but even like not really, like I've not spent that much time on it, but I just randomly have matched with a bunch of different people that are actually responding and scheduling dates, so stay tuned. That's a new development coming up. Yeah, I decided that I'm gonna listen to this GMAT prep podcast while I'm getting ready, just to try and maximize my time a little bit, because I am really disappointed that I haven't found my good groove yet with studying, because I'm just thinking through the month so far. As I'm filming this, it's the 15th, we're like halfway through the month. I really need to be on my studying grind. It's just hard to balance with wellness and work and social media, but I really need to prioritize it because it is my Q1 purpose. And if you looked at how I've actually been spending my time so far this month, you would not think that that was my purpose. You'd probably think social media was my purpose, because I'm just so in the groove of spending a lot of time towards that, and I really enjoy it. And GMAT studying, I wouldn't say it's something that I enjoy, but it's something that I know I have to do. So I found this podcast. It's the GMAT Strategy Podcast. So I'm just gonna try out listening to this episode, GMAT Focus Edition Math Basics Lesson 1 Definitions, and just see if it's helpful. I mean, I feel like it can't really hurt. It's just you're retaining that information over and over again. And maybe these are podcast episodes. There's like 15 different lessons. Maybe I can just continue listening to those and repeat, and really make sure that all this information is like really getting into my system. But we'll see if I like this and if it works. I need to hop in the shower. I feel like I'm just running late again already today. It's 7:15. I don't know why suddenly I'm running late again from my workout class, but maybe I've just been chatting for too long. Okay, let's shower. You guys, my gluten-free bread comes frozen, and sometimes I can't break apart the pieces, so I just have to microwave this entire thing to get it to defrost. Breakfast is served. I know it doesn't look that appetizing, but I swear, you guys, these sausages are so good. And this is such a hearty, protein-packed breakfast. I'm excited to eat it again. New breakfast unlocked. Done with my makeup. I feel like it just took me a bit longer than it should have this morning. Can't wait till my skin gets a little bit better, so I feel like my makeup can be even more simple, because right now it's just a bit dry, so the makeup doesn't go on as easily, and I have these little dry patches on my skin, and I'm just trying to make it look as good as possible, even though it really doesn't look that great, honestly. And then I feel like for the most part, I haven't been dealing with breakouts. I finally got those under control again. I feel like last year I thought I was completely done with dealing with acne because I was done with Accutane and everything was looking good. And then when I moved here, and I think just experiencing so much stress and having hormonal changes and diet changes and then drinking again, my acne got bad again, and then I finally have it under control, but now I'm just dealing with pigmentation and texture. So I hope that I'm done with breakouts and that I feel like it takes some time, but hopefully over the next couple of months, my pigmentation and texture will really calm down, so it's just easier for me to put on makeup in the morning. I don't know if anyone else deals with this, but I'm honestly just so done with having skin issues. But I feel like I'm doing all the right things. I think it's just a matter of trusting the process and staying on track. I still do my monthly facials and I love them. I have one tomorrow actually, which I'm excited about. still something I'm trying to work on, but it's just one of those things that you gotta stay consistent with. And for me, I feel like it really depends on the day. Like some days I get so many compliments on my skin and I'm just like, wow. And then other days no one says anything. And not that people need to compliment me every day for me to know that it looks good, but I do really appreciate it when people compliment my skin, especially people that I am meeting for the first time, because I know that my friends, they're complimenting my skin, comparing it to what it was before. So like obviously they're gonna think it's good, but people that I'm meeting for the first time that are complimenting my skin, I'm like, they must really think I have good skin because they're not comparing it to me having really bad skin like 2 years ago. They're just comparing it to the average person. And that makes me so happy. I'm like, oh my God, you don't even know the blood, sweat, and tears that I've had to put into making my skin look just like normal. Not even, you know, crazy exceptional, but just normal. It's been really difficult and it still isn't completely normal yet, but we are getting there, you guys. For the girlies that give themselves blowouts for the office day, like seriously, how do you do it? I feel like the only style I can really manage is straightening it. And then I like reserve my bouncy blowout look for the weekend. But whenever I see girls with bouncy blowouts in the office or walking to work, I'm like, you go girl. Very, very inspiring. I feel like if I didn't work out in the morning, I'd be able to make my hair look a little bit better for the work day, but honestly, my priority is getting a good workout in the morning rather than making my hair look super amazing for work. I guess it's just all about what your priority is, but I'm gonna hop on my jewelry. I don't know why I said hop on my jewelry. Is that a way to say it? I'm actually first gonna put on some powder. I'm learning that my skin is oily again. It used to not be oily. I feel like my skin type changes so much. It's definitely a combination, but my T-zone is very oily for sure. So I'm gonna put some powder. I need to get some better powder, I think, because I don't know if this is the best one to use, but it'll do for today. I'm really forgetting to put on my perfume lately, but I've been using Replica. Also, this sweater is literally the most comfortable sweater I think I own. I'm so obsessed. It's from Quince. It's one of their cashmere sweaters, and wow, you guys, I'm genuinely so obsessed with it. I wish you guys could feel it through the screen. I really think this outfit would be complete with a cute statement belt. I have a belt. It's from Express. I don't know, I just don't feel like wearing it. I really want to invest in a nice belt because I feel like that'll just elevate so many of my outfits and I can wear it all year round. And as you guys know, I'm focusing on purchasing investment pieces for my wardrobe closet, including accessories. I honestly love investment accessories. I think that's kind of my favorite because they just elevate your everyday looks so much. Like a good jewelry piece like this necklace. I just love it. I think it looks amazing. So a belt, a nice belt is on my list. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. I'm thinking either Chanel or Loewe. Am I saying that right? I feel like I should know how to say that designer's name, but I feel like they have the L, so I feel like that could be cool. Or Prada. Those are kind of what I'm thinking right now. Just like a nice gold hardware black leather belt. But anyway, I'm going to get all my stuff together and head into the office. I was listening to a bunch of GMAT math lessons from that podcast, and I just finished the one that's about factorization and multiples. I think I need to listen to that one again because some of that stuff just went a little bit over my head. So we're gonna refresh on that. It's funny, it's just all this algebra type stuff that you learned in middle school, high school that you haven't seen in so long. And I had to take one calc class in college to graduate with my business minor, but I haven't done algebra in forever. I guess there's some algebra embedded in calculus, but that wasn't really what you were being tested on because I was in an advanced math track growing up. So my freshman year of high school, I doubled and took 2 math classes. I took geometry and algebra 2. And then after that is when you started calculus. So then after that was pre-cal, and then junior year was AP calculus. And then I decided to just not take math my senior year because I didn't want to take the next level of AP calculus because it was just not my jam. So I haven't taken algebra since freshman year of high school, which was 10 years ago. So it's like I really need to refresh these sort of concepts. to get out a little bit early, which was nice, but it ended up being a pretty busy day, and I'll probably do some more stuff once I get home. But I wanted to head out so I can go run and grab my prescription from the pharmacy. It's just my tretinoin ultra cream that I use for my skin. It's just like a form of like a retinoid type thing. I think retinol and retinoid are different things, but I don't know the difference between them. But yeah, overall it was good. It ended up being a bit hectic, so I wasn't able to get lunch with my coworker, but I still got to see some people in the office, just like whenever you go and fill up your tea or whatever. So that was good. I feel like on top of things, I'm definitely just a bit like in go mode, but I'm really hoping I'll be able to get some studying done tonight after I pick up my prescription. So that's the plan. I thought I could take the other path train to get to the pharmacy, and then I was on it and it was about to leave, and then I was like, wait, I'm gonna have to walk 30 minutes outside to get to the pharmacy if I take that train. So I'm gonna take the one to World Trade Center because the pharmacy is pretty close to that. But I almost made a big mistake. Made it back. I'm cold and so is my laptop. I'm quickly logging on. One of my team members has a question, so I'm gonna hop on a Zoom with them to go over something. I have to pee really bad. Gonna have a banana. It always takes me longer to log on to my VPN situation at my apartment, so I'm like, this is a little slow. This banana is so good, I put it in the fridge. It's like so refreshing. It's weird how you can be cold but still be craving like a refreshing colder type snack. I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy. Call is over. I took off my makeup. I'm also wearing sweatpants. I haven't worn sweatpants in so long, you guys, but these are so cozy. They almost look like leggings, but not quite. They're a little bit baggier, but they're from Lulu and I just think they're cute. I have been putting off getting some printing done that I need to do for my GMAT studying, so I'm gonna try and just get that done right now. Oh, my phone battery is very low. I just like run through my battery like a crazy person. And my apartment building has a printer. I've never used it before, so we are just gonna see how it works. I literally feel like I just printed a book. That was crazy. I didn't realize it was gonna be that much paper, but I guess it's necessary, and good thing it's free in my apartment. I had no idea I had a free printer in this building. Like, that is so clutch. The more you know. I feel like that always happens to me. I have a perk, but I don't even realize that I have it, and I'm like, I could have been using this for so many different things. Although I really don't have to print that much, and I tried to save paper, so I guess it's not that relevant to me, but I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up Springbone. I'm like starving. Made it back. It's 6:47, which for me is a late dinner. Literally yesterday I had dinner so early, but I try to have dinner as early as possible since I do go to bed at 9:30. And I think I'm just gonna watch a YouTube vlog and decompress for a little bit before I get to some studying. Had a good little dinner break. It's 7:27. I was supposed to start studying at 6:30, but that didn't happen. So I'm gonna get an hour of studying in. I need to have a better mindset of like, even just fitting in an hour whenever you can is gonna make such a difference with consistency down the line. So just need to do it. I'm definitely feeling a little bit tired, but let's do an hour of GMAT studying. Gotta stay focused on my goals, even when I don't feel like it. I actually got some good studying in, but honestly, it was kind of a wake-up call because I just really grasped how many hours I'm gonna need to put into this to get the score that I want, and my priorities have not been in order, which sucks because I feel like I've had a fun year so far and I've been like doing more social plans and everything, but that is just not gonna fly with my test goals. My Q1 goal is getting a good score on the GMAT, and I really need to stay committed to that and not get distracted by other stuff. I still need to have balance, but like Hinge and scheduling dates, I already like canceled 3 dates that I had scheduled because I I just don't need to be focusing on that right now. I need to only be going on dates if I'm like really feeling it, which I already should have been doing, but like, I don't know. I just need to be more intentional with my social calendar and making sure that I'm staying on track with my studying schedule and just being disciplined about it, which means going to bed on time, and it's 9:29, so I'm probably gonna get to bed about 30 minutes late at this point. I just need to finish up my skincare and put up the dishes. Yeah, that was the wake-up call that I really needed. I also logged into my Notion and I was like, oh my god, I'm 16% of the way through the quarter. I'm not 16% of the way through my studying at all. I'm 4% actually, based on my little plan tracker. So I need to catch up. We're already halfway through the month, so things are not looking great for me, but I'm glad I'm having this wake-up call now because I do need to turn things around, and I'm glad that I had some fun at the beginning of the year. And I'm not saying that I'm not gonna have any fun, but the hustle is real, you guys. If I want something, I gotta put in the time, and sometimes you have to make sacrifices to go after your goals and achieve the things you want. And it's tough, but I know I can do it, and I just really need to stay on track. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm a little overwhelmed. I like hope I don't start crying. We gotta do what we gotta do. So let's get ready for bed. I'm glad that I'm working from home tomorrow. I'm just tired. Now, nothing like getting into a nice clean bed, even though the sheets aren't completely fresh, but they're always clean. Like I washed them on Sunday, it's Wednesday. I am so ready for bed, and it's only 9:48, so I'm not getting to bed that late, which is good. Oh, I need to switch out my pillowcase. I've been trying to have my temperature a little bit cooler while I'm going to sleep because I was just waking up in sweats for a while. Like not sweatpants, like sweats in my body. So it's like a little brisk going to sleep, but I know that overnight it'll be perfect. There's a benchmark challenge tomorrow at Orange Theory. It's the 2,000 meter row. And you guys, me and rowing are not the bestest of friends, but I know it's good for me, and it's like a lower impact cardio, which I think is nice. That's gonna be tough. But all in all, I feel like this was a good work week. I'm gonna end the vlog here since I'm working from home tomorrow, but I feel like this week was productive, but also a little bit overwhelming and kind of a wake-up call for me of figuring out where my priorities are, especially for Q1. I know I literally just went over all of this when I was planning for the year and planning for the month, but it's easy to lose sight of what your goals and visions are and priorities are, because especially in New York City, there's so many cool invites, especially when you do social media. And I feel like I've just been invited to a bunch of things and said yes, and I was really proud of myself today. And really, like, I have been doing this a lot, like just saying no to things that I normally would want to say yes to, just because I need to be very intentional with my time, trying to balance everything. But today I got this really cool invite in for this sort of like Broadway press event, and I was just like, Lucia, like stay focused. Like obviously I'm still going to be open-minded about going to certain things, and I still want to have social time, but I just need to be way more intentional about it. So I'm saying no to more things moving forward and being more intentional with my studying time and making sure I'm really putting in the hours that I need to be successful, while also still balancing work and wellness and working out and social media. So it's a lot. The New York City hustle is real, you guys. It truly is the city that never sleeps. So there's so much to do, so you just really have to be intentional with what you're gonna choose. And make sure that you stay focused on your goals and let you dictate your life versus your life dictating you. Like I don't want my schedule to just dictate what I'm doing and say yes to everything. I want to be intentional and plan out my schedule to where it makes the most sense for me. Because I feel like I have been good about that in the past, but then sometimes I get these waves where I'm just excited about everything and want to say yes to everything. But I need to rein it back in and stay focused on what I need to focus on and be intentional with my time. So I'm done with my soapbox. Thanks for hanging out with me this week. I will see you guys in my next video. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.